Hi, I'm here today to talk about putting equipment on the shelter dogs. One of the most popular pieces of equipment is called a sensation harness. When this equipment goes on, the ring is at the center of the dog's chest. As we discuss in other videos and in person, we want to place this equipment on the dog in such a way that it's a pleasant experience for the dog. So we like to offer a treat. I would be at the dog's side, and for demonstration purposes, I'm showing you this way, offering the dog a treat, slipping it over their head, and when it comes to placing it around the middle, keeping our fingers under the clasp so we don't catch hair or skin. To clasp the harness, we keep our fingers under the clasp the entire time we're attaching it so that we do not catch the hair or skin in the clasp. So when we're putting the lead onto the harness, we clasp at the top of the ring, and again for demonstration purposes so you can see clearly, we're tipping up and attaching to the ring on the flat collar. Very similar to the sensation harness is the easy walk. Again, the ring goes in the center in the chest. The difference of the easy walk and the sensation is that the easy walk has two clasps. If they are both done, it is very difficult to know top to bottom. This branding, again, the easy walk, as it is with the sensation, is on the dog's left shoulder. The process of putting it on, again, over the head, around, and clasping underneath, fingers underneath, is the same. The attachment in the front looks slightly different. There's a martingale type feature, but the process is the same. The lead goes onto that ring, and again onto the flat collar, and you're good to go. Hi, again talking about the difference between the easy walk and the sensation. The easy walk has two clasps. It's very confusing if both clasps are undone. Your guidelines are again that the ring is in the center, in the front of the chest of the dog. The clasp on the back is the one that has the branding, that goes on the dog's left shoulder. Secure that first. Here at the shelter we often tape this with blue tape, not because it's broken, but simply because it does not need to be opened and closed each time. And the process, again, the same, slipping it over the head. For demonstration purposes, turning Cooper around here, and clasping underneath. This piece of equipment is called the papilla, but we refer to these as soft harnesses. They're typically used on the smaller dogs. Unlike the sensation and the easy walk, the ring is on the back center of the dog. Getting this equipment on the dog requires some thought ahead of time because you have to slip this closure over the dog's head. Get a leg through the undercarriage of the harness, and then clasp on the back. Now we have the soft harness. Often the brand papilla is what you'll see here at the shelter. Unlike the sensation and the easy walk, the clasp for the lead is on the back of the dog. Similarly, it has a clasp that we need to keep our fingers underneath when we're putting it on the dog. And this one, for demonstration purposes, I'm using an over large for this size dog so that you see the process of slipping the lead over the dog's head, getting the harness under their stomach, and then clasping it around here on the side. A good reminder with a soft harness, knowing you have it on correctly, again that the ring is at the top. Unlike the sensation easy walk, you do not attach it to the flat collar. The lead simply clips onto the ring on the back, and you're ready to take your dog for a walk. So the next piece of equipment I want to talk to you about is the martingale. The martingale is very effective at keeping from the dog from backing out of the flat collar. We use these when the dog has handling issues around the body and we're not able to use a body harness. With the martingale, as I mentioned, one of the most important things is ensuring that you have correct fit so you don't inadvertently choke the dog. And so what you're looking for on this case is about a 2-inch space when it's on the dog. The rest of the chain, and sometimes this is fabric, is hanging down loose. The lead is attached to the ring here. Check the martingale fit on the dog. When you place it on, again from the side, coming around, clasping. This is way too tight. You see how the chain is pulled tight all the way across? If you were to pull on this, you would be choking the dog. Okay, so we're looking at the martingale again for correct fitting. I'm going to put this on Cooper. I'm looking for the loose chain hanging down. So let's take a look. Fingers underneath, clasp is on, and I'm going to lift Cooper up so you can see. And we have that approximately 2-inch span between the rings and attaching the collar here. So we have Baxter, and we're going to show putting a soft harness on a live dog. It's a little different experience. So again, I'm going to show Baxter that I have a treat. Hey, bud. Let him have one. Put the next one here right in front so he sticks his head through the harness. There we go, bud. Gently pulling it through. The harness putting his leg through underneath. Baxter's interested in that treat on the towel. And then again, when I come to the back, making sure, especially with this beautiful long hair, that I've got my fingers underneath, the clasp is on, and I'm not catching any fur. Okay, so the next piece we're going to try on Baxter is a sensation harness. Again, I want to make this as enjoyable for Baxter as I can. I'm going to show him some treats. Offer him those while I'm slipping this over his head, coming around his side. And Baxter, can you turn your side so we can all see? The clip on the side with the fingers underneath, protecting from pinching his hair or skin. There we go. And then I will be attaching both to the flat collar and to the ring in front with the lead. So the question is, how do you know when a sensation harness is fitting the dog correctly? The first thing we do is adjust the back. We want these rings to come to the top of their shoulder blade, even on both sides. Maybe 2 fingers leeway underneath. The next piece we fit is under the stomach, again 2 fingers. And then in front. In front we like to have, hi sweetheart, 3 fingers because when a dog sits down their chest expands. So again, back first, stomach, and then chest. Our final piece of equipment to fit is the martingale. Again, we're looking for that 2 inches of slack in the front, keeping my fingers in place, checking it as we come around. You see I have a 1 to 2 inches here. That's a perfect fit. Hi, so when you come into the BAT office, we have a selection of equipment here. Starting at the bottom are our small to large martingales. Coming up in size, we have Sensation and Easy Walk, again small, going up to larger sizes. and the soft harnesses, again, going from small up to larger sizes. Hey Gary, how are you doing?
Good, Mary. How are you?
Good.
You know, one problem I have is when I come in to walk dogs, I don't know what kind of equipment they wear.
I can appreciate that. There's a lot of information on this board. Everything from the habitat the dog is in, their name, their color ranking, whether or not they're house trained, the size of the dog, and then finally we come to the equipment. The way to read this, pretty straightforward with a slip lead. The SH is a sensation harness. MG is the martingale, and then finally down here we have harness, which stands for the soft harness. Does that help?
Okay, yeah, and that's for like a small dog, those soft kind of cloth harnesses?
Yes, they are. They are. And they are the ones that the leash attaches to the back, versus here on our little Roddy, this is a sensation harness, and the leads attach in front.
Great.
Hello, on
cat food.
Wet cat food.